Adrift's long-range scans will be of particular benefit when exploring vast distances.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play some X4. So last time we were doing exploring. We're going to do a lot more exploring as well, but we ended up getting into Boron space, or we're like just on the outskirts of Boron space, I guess, technically. So they have us looking for Borons or any signs of Borons. So I guess we're going to have to do some scans around here.
Preliminary data has
There you go.
identified some points of potential interest. We are having trouble locking on to exact locations at this range.
Well, let's check it out.
Pinpoint them for us.
So I guess it's a quest to reconnect us to the long lost Boron. I didn't think there was a quest here, but obviously when I explored it popped up, so I was like, we probably should do it then instead of just exploring, because it might mess with it. Plus it seemed like just it kept going anyways, because, you know, we were doing just that. So I think this is pretty cool. So yeah, the last episode, and even probably this episode a bit, we're doing some exploration. We're just trying to reveal the galaxy and just get that done, sort of thing. So I wonder if we're supposed to do this more.
Hold on. I think I am picking up. Oh no, never mind that. Nothing of interest here. This system's peculiar conditions make
What
getting accurate
the-
readings rather troublesome.
I thought this was a safe system. Wait, what was that? I just got killed. Well, that sucks. I mean, it'll happen, but yeah, what system was that in? Muse, whatever. I'll have to figure that out later. Oh, whatever. It's you know, very little of a thing these days.
Sir? Our team confirms that the Heretics End Gate does indeed contain the coordinates to the Kingdom End system. The timing cannot be coincidental, can it? Just after we received word from the Boron? Is it possible that their experiments were somehow related to the gate reinitialization?
Coordinates and timing are relevant, but not conclusive. The fact of the matter is that this is definitely not Kingdom End. Interstellar messenger drones are not the fastest form of communication. We do not know what has occurred on the Boron side since their last message. Theoretically, a connection between the two gates is possible, but that is just a theory. It could well be that the systems were linked in the distant past.
Yes, unfortunately, a theoretical compatibility does not mean much in itself. If activating or reprogramming these gates were easy, I am certain I would have overcome the challenges long ago.
The split didn't exactly give you a choice over your research focus. Could this be the Boron? Could they really have unlocked jump gate technology?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. At this point, any further hypothesis would be mere speculation. Until we have more evidence, keep your ideas off General Comms. If you must elaborate your theories, feel free to put them in writing.
Uh-oh.
Oh my! Could that be?
By the Trinity, a Boron vessel.
My instinct says we should take a closer look.
Crap.
Your ship's sensors are picking up a weak energy signature.
Can I help? Sir.
No.
Assistant, I think you should suit up and investigate.
Just making sure he's not gonna screw me. Okay, we're good.
See if
How do you get
can
in
repair the
here?
panel to gain access.
Maybe in here? Looks like there's an internal, so I guess that's not? Wish they had lights. Lights are always fun. So do you think there's a panel outside, or was there like an internal part we're missing, or? Hopefully it's not as hard as it looks. Well, I just saw it show. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so it's not so bad. We're right there. Yes, this is so Boron design. Whee! Now we're gonna fly. Oh, I thought I had braked enough, but apparently I didn't. Guess we have to go down here and find the other part of this now. Come on. Oh, yeah, right here.
Derelict ship container.
What did the report say? Apparently I can't touch it, or...
Running
Oh, there you go.
decryption and reconstruction algorithm. The data is woefully incomplete, but it appears that this was an outpost of some manner. There are signs of an attack from several directions. It seems that the operators would have had little, if any, time to react. How frustratingly peculiar. I am forwarding all of this to our esteemed expedition commander. Perhaps he can garner more clues. I have my doubts, though.
Morea.
So can we go back to exploring, or do we have to play with this more? This is explore, okay. Anything that looks like a gate in here, maybe? Maybe we can help out by finding the gate instead, you know? I guess that's why it's super heavy fog.
You have an unidentified ship on an intercept trajectory. This is our first contact in the newly opened network. We have no idea of who they are, or their intentions.
Probably gonna be like the cock or something stupid.
If possible, make contact. Maintain vigilance.
Unknown ship.
Oh, I guess you're up there. We can check it out. Unless that's the enemy.
Derelict ship. Unknown ship.
My guess is gonna be just like the cock. They're gonna just come out and be like, "Beer!" I'll be like, oh crap. We probably should save. Oh no. Oh, here you go. Province Adrift. Oh, these are the outside guys, actually, I think.
Oh my!
Uh,
Aliens! Please, do not be afraid. I shall disengage my armament.
hello.
Greetings. I am so pleased to make your acquaintance.
Incredible! Finally, contact with our aquatic allies. Bosota, are you receiving this?
One moment, please. I am just finishing up some calculations.
He's finished up so
What did you say? A boron? Truly? A living, buoyant boron? Are my ocular sensor organs deceiving me?
Oh my.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bosota, and I can barely recall another boron face. I have been riven from my people for that long. Will you please deign to share your time with me?
I am Mila T, adventurer extraordinaire. I would be delighted to spend time with you.
As appointed delegate of the Alliance of the Word, please allow me to extend my greetings to you and your people. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Mila T.
I do not have any official capacity as such, but it is marvelous to be seeing actual people from beyond the disconnected gates. How did you get here? Has a gate reopened? Are we connected once more? Oh, I knew it would have to happen eventually. What joyous news!
Momentous news indeed, although we are less than clear on how this has occurred. There was speculation that the Boron triggered the gate reinitialization. Messages from your scientists indicated that they were working on such a task. Please, can you direct us towards Kingdom End?
You were in contact with Kingdom End? That is marvelous news. It has been decades since we were cut off. We have heard nothing in all that time. The severing of the connection with Nishala has been indescribably distressing for all of us.
My system is in profound turmoil. To meet a fellow Boron after all these years is an incandescent joy. But to find that you, too, are cut off from the homeworld is a misery.
More than you know, Bosota. We have all mourned this loss.
But without access to Kingdom End, your Queen and Parliament, how do you govern yourselves?
Our After the severance, there was a period of chaos, until a royal steward was appointed. I have had dealings with him. It would be my pleasure to make an introduction.
We must make haste. There is much to be discussed with your leadership.
Follow me, you cavalcade of curious creatures.
A
Okay.
Boron society not headed by a queen? This is somewhat hard to fathom.
Indeed, Bo-Sotar. From your own experience, you understand the pain of separation. I doubt other species appreciate the biological depth of our harmonious societal interconnection. It was worse than it is now.
Oh my.
It used to be that all our systems were isolated. Severed, not just from Kingdom End, the Queen, and Homeworld Nishla, but also from each other.
Maybe just let it go and do its thing.
Fortunately, several of our systems reconnected to each other eventually, but none received word from home. Reorganization became a necessity. The provinces Adrift, as we call ourselves, were only ever intended to be temporary, but under the Royal Steward, it has grown into a comprehensive governing body. But some of us have never given up on Kingdom End. Your communication with the homeworld is momentous in the extreme. Not a soul in these systems has found evidence of where the Kingdom End even still exists.
Probably should follow her, but what we are is just we're slow boating it because I was like, I'm too fast. I didn't want to sit there, so I just wanted to do this while we waited. There you go.
Unknown object.
Oh, we're gonna go through a gate. Awesome. I like gates. They're very gatey, if you ask me.
Goodness. A Commonwealth ship. Surely this indicates that our reports are correct. The once dormant gate has indeed resumed its function and brought our province into alignment with our erstwhile allies. You must realize what this means. All the resources of the Commonwealth are now within reach. At long last, a chance to end the shortages.
Awaiting orders.
Pick up the pace.
Let's go. Did we actually get through then?
The provinces adrift are not awash with the luxuries of the old kingdom. The pain of severance has been constant, but our economy has also suffered. The shortages of essential goods have cut deeply. Reconnection with the network may alleviate some of these issues, at least.
Piranha.
Neela T, you bring us guests, outsiders, with a fleet no less. What have you been up to?
More than that, Royal Steward, I bring momentous news. The fleet, this Paranid-led fleet, it came from the dormant gate in watchful gaze. They have communicated with Kingdom Ends. They have no Kingdom End gate, but they have communication. We are connected to the network once more.
My word,
The delegation seeks an audience. May I?
Yes, of course. There is so much to discuss, so much to consider.
Royal Steward, would it be in order for me to accompany the delegation?
I'm sure you have other things to do. Diplomacy is not the same thrill as exploration.
Please, Royal Steward, with your permission.
Of course, Neela T. By all means, accompany the delegation.
Explorer, you have displayed some usefulness thus far. I'm tasking you with joining us in meeting the Royal Steward. I may have need of your insights.
You have clearly made an impression on the expedition commander. I sense you are becoming more central to his plans. Join the delegation. Watch this Royal Steward. I have
You
some experiments
insist.
to attend to, though I shall keep an eye on you.
My ship is being scanned.
Successful.
A Boron capital ship. In all my days. A perfect equilibrium of function and ergonomics. And with such flair. My current abode is penurious in comparison.
Is that her? Oh, that's a little glitchy. Whee. Oh, it's not showing her. It's just somebody who doesn't pilot a ship at all. It's done by magic. Okay. Ah, oh.
My ropalium near explodes with the joy of welcoming esteemed visitors. This historic occasion is the first of its kind. I am Leda V, Royal Steward of the provinces Adrift. On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, and as her loyal servant, it is my profound pleasure to welcome an emissary of the Paranid Empire. And once business is out of the way, I insist you join me on a more informal tour.
Esteemed Royal Steward Leda Wee, thank you for your most gracious welcome. You must forgive me. I, Numunkaret, am no Empire emissary. I represent the Alliance of the Word, a diplomatic forum and scientific organization funded by various races across the network.
My. But do you have letters patent from the Empire? The provinces adrift are in dire straits. We must negotiate terms of assistance.
I am compelled to reiterate, I do not speak for the Paranid authorities. Though we do bring news which may bring joy. We have been in communication with Kingdom End. Limited fragile communication, but communication nevertheless. Some months ago we received word from your homeworld. It was heartening to discover that the Boron core has survived the shutdown, and learn of their most ambitious endeavor. Their entire scientific resources are focused on understanding and manipulating jump gate technology. We humbly request your permission to investigate the dormant jump gates in your territory, and to set up a scientific outpost in the region, should that be required.
There are so many implications to consider. This really is momentous. I am afraid I must decline your request, for now. We cannot be precipitous.
By the glistening waters of Nishala.
I fail to understand. We ask for no more than your permission. We certainly have no wish to be a drain on your resources.
Leader Wee, they are trying to connect us with Kingdom End. They have communications.
Neela T, this obsession with finding home is entirely yours. You may have the luxury of gallivanting around the galaxy in search of miracles, but I have responsibilities. I have the welfare of billions of souls to consider. Our guests have already made clear that the outside network, with all its resources, has been unable to connect with our homeworld. The priority at this juncture is the welfare of our people, and I shall not be distracted from that.
Honored host, we will of course expedite communications with the governments of the network. I am sure emissaries are preparing as we speak. Yet, if we could simply...
Enough, please. I understand your request, but I do not think you understand.
Mind the
what's
fucking
at
gate.
stake.
Screw these
Please have
guys.
patience, but for now, the matter is settled.
Outrageous! The Boron Queen's government itself is racing to reconnect, and you decline to facilitate? What kind of royal steward are you?
Please.
There is nothing to be gained from trading insults.
This is absurd. Our work is of the utmost importance. Your...
What did they do? Eject him off the ship? They got tired of him and eject him off.
Awaiting pickup.
That certainly could have come better, but all may not be lost.
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction. Your expedition commander hardly seemed in the mood for positive solutions. I cannot imagine that you presume to speak for him.
Assistant. Perhaps uncovering more context first may help with your solutioneering.
But, why are you in this situations?
From time to time, I spend the waking nights pondering the very same question. It would be misleading to cast blame for all our miseries on the Great Shutdown. In fact, when we were first riven from the wider network, the vast majority of our Boron systems remained connected between themselves. Isolated from external threats, we commenced a new age of reflection and scientific endeavor. And while this period of peace brought the wealth of Kingdom N to fabulous new heights, we were not complacent. Resources were stockpiled throughout the Queendom, a precautionary measure. Oh, we thought we were prepared, yet in truth we were far from it. We Boron are inherently connected to each other, you see. We thrive on a collective sort of innate affinity. Once that connection was severed, each system found itself in complete isolation. Things fell apart quite quickly, I'm afraid to say. Productivity collapsed catastrophically. Stockpiles were depleted far more rapidly than anticipated, and there was no way to replenish them. After years of disarray, Great Reef finally reconnected with barren shores. Later, it was joined by several other systems. The provinces adrift were founded, but by then the damage was done. We still lacked crucial resources. I contend that it was the collective psychological toll of the severance that caused this, more so than the evident logistical challenges posed by the shutdown.
Are you okay?
I regret my approach at our meeting. You see, I have not hosted a diplomatic function in decades. Unfortunately, I am simply not in the habit of communicating with anyone other than Boron, you see. We
The hell was
Boron
that?
converse amongst ourselves, relying on complex structures of pheromones, not just...
Sorry, I gotta figure out what was that. Oh, we're on them. Oh, we went to the great... Oh, they're moving around. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay.
You are correct, of course. There is no harm in reaching for common ground. I am embarrassed to say that our defensive capabilities are woefully inadequate. Ashamedly so. Our economy is so fractured, we struggle to construct anything larger, perhaps, than a frigate. We cannot even resource and operate a full-scale shipyard. For half a century of isolation, we Boron have had little need for a comprehensive military. I fear that we are wholly unprepared for the myriad dangers lurking beyond the gate. And should word spread of the valuable equipment and facilities proposed by the Alliance of the Word, it might be akin to painting a target upon ourselves for any nefarious actors in the vicinity. One moment. I have, even now, received word of split incursions. If we had anything of value to loot, we would not be discussing skirmishes. They would descend upon us in hordes.
So... I have to talk to this guy, too.
The Protectorate has determined that this system poses no threat to the citizens of Sol or the wider network. Our orders are to deploy to a position of more strategic importance. Still, stay alert. None of us know what might be lurking out there.
The Alliance of the Word thanks you for your support. We shall proceed alone from here on. Our military friends are needed elsewhere.
The steward and I have had our differences in the... I am so very sorry you had to witness that embarrassingly discordant display.
Yes.
Neither we and I disagree on much, but he is not a bad person. You know? He is just... scared.
Your quest for home was... Okay. What is he afraid of?
He is scared of falling short. He carries the weight of the expectations of the entire provinces. He wants to keep everyone safe, and I think he fears that your expedition will exacerbate an already dangerous situation.
Your quest... okay. Dangerous situation?
Yes, fraught with danger. The provinces lie uncomfortably close to Kark territory. When Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces, it triggered regular attacks. We barely managed to protect ourselves with the meager military that we could cobble together. Thankfully, The waves have calmed for now. The Kark excursions eventually ceased. All attempts to communicate with these enigmatic creatures have failed, so I would hesitate to call it a ceasefire. It is more of a lull in hostilities. As you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile.
Okay. Your home was session? Your quest to home?
You took note of that, did you? Time after time I approach Leader Weave for the resources to find our way back home, but he has come to the conclusion that effort spent on this endeavor
Used a lot during the beginning
cost to our people. I would hate for you to get the impression that I do not care for my fellow Boron here. Out on the fringes, I am truly seeking to make a difference for the people. Serving the Queen's subjects is a duty for me. You see, I do not like to draw too much attention to it, but I myself am the progeny of stranded minor royals. Before you bow or anything like that, I am not part of the direct line of succession, and that is not how our monarchy works in any case. Yet, it drives me to find a path back home, for the people to once again delight in a reunited, merry realm.
Cool.
Yes, fraught with danger, the province whence we thank all attempts to as you can imagine.
Yeah, we already did that,
The
so.
situation remains rather fragile.
Okay.
Pleasant travels.
I don't know if we just have to talk to them all once or something, or what that works. The bridge, docking area. I don't know.
Who does this fool think he is? Does he not understand the gravity of our mission? Withholding his consent? We shall continue without it if necessary.
Calm yourself.
Why do you think I remain on this fool's dock? And who are you to tell me to calm myself? I appreciate your contributions to our mission, but do not forget that I remain your superior. I must clear my head of the fool's petulance before I return to my post. Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there is more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with King Demend would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing.
Okay, he fears incursion.
Ah, I understand. He is worried that our presence will stir up an infestation of the Chitterers. The Alliance of the Ward is certainly prepared to provide assurances that our investigation will not leave him exposed to Ka'ak attacks. Well, we are a scientific expedition, so our offensive options are rather limited in that regard. What we can do, however, is make assurances that any valuable equipment that is transported into Boron space will be well guarded, making it an unappealing target. Furthermore, I am prepared to place several scouts at his disposal, and to establish a network of satellites in watchful gaze. That will give the split cause to reconsider an incursion into the provinces. The situation with this steward does indeed seem resolvable, though I fear he wears my patience thin. Take this matter in hand. Go and see the fool. Perhaps you can change his mind.
Okay, so maybe now I can deal with this guy?
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction.
The cook.
Your commendable commitment to peace is as welcome as it is unexpected. The Alliance of the Word is to be lauded for its respect for our peaceful ways. I am fully aware of Neela T's royal connections. Is it your opinion of me that I am some petty functionary who can be bought and sold, bribed by the highest bidder? You misjudge me, and you misjudge Neela T. For all our disagreements, I cannot conceive that she would be party to such a grubby approach. Of course I desire the return of the provinces adrift to the warm embrace of the home.
How come the option didn't sound like it would be this
Servant
much of a
would I
dick
be if I did
conversation?
so at the expense of the welfare of those under my charge? This is all terribly challenging. My instinct is that your expedition is honest in its intent. However, I find your judgment questionable. Well, I feel that I must allow you to proceed in your mission. However, I ask of you, do not make me regret this. With the gate in watchful gaze reactivated, to our knowledge, only 3 more dormant gates remain in province space. One is located in Ocean of Fantasy, another in Barren Shores. The final one was discovered by scouts in Sanctuary of Darkness. If Sanctuary of Darkness sounds foreboding, you may find that the name is fitting. It is host to a significant Ka'ak infestation. Even uttering the name makes my fins tingle. Yet I must remain firm on the matter. Do not, under any circumstances, engage with the Ka'ak. Every interaction with them results in horrific conflict.
You have our word, Leader Wee. We shall do everything in our power to avoid undue provocation.
Thank you. And may I bestow upon you a gift? We have prepared for you a fighter ship.
What?
A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
Really?
Explorer, you have done well to secure...
I thought we were peaceful.
...to continue our mission. Please, claim the scout ship as your own. May it serve you well.
We're peaceful people. Hey, by the way, do you want a friggin' fighter ship to blow things with? Because, you know. Just saying. Don't know if I agree with your ways here. Wait, so can I fast travel this ship? I feel like not. Yeah, I was gonna say that goes to their ship. I want that ship, you know? Oh, I was bouncing off the walls. That was probably why. When you do that, it kind of doesn't like that sometimes. Okay. So I guess we have to... Oh, yeah, you have to open this up or something?
Mako.
There you go. Mako, there you go.
To investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I am already familiar with the gate in
There you
Ocean
go,
of
that's where it
Fantasy.
is.
If you supply me with the necessary equipment and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do, it would be my
Oh, I got
deepest
stuck.
pleasure to assist.
Excellent. The Alliance shall investigate Barren Shores. That only leaves the matter of the final gate, the location of which is somewhat more precarious. Explorer, you have excelled thus far. Put that new fighter of yours to good use, and find Sanctuary of Darkness. It seems that you are best suited to this task.
I guess I am. I like how we were going... I didn't realize this was a long mission. I like it, but...
Fellow Boron. It never crossed my mind that they might be in such impoverished circumstances. I know that the Alliance has received communications from Kingdom End, but those were dispatched decades ago. Hopefully, they have fared better than the Boron here. I am curious about the contents of their message. Just how much of their preliminary findings have they shared with their Alliance counterparts? Once we have gained access to both gates' data, maybe the Alliance really intends to conduct experiments from our side too. Trying to manipulate gates would be an incredibly involved undertaking.
Uh-oh.
Yet it seems as though Numankaret is single-minded about the whole endeavor. Can you imagine the possibilities that would be open to us if we could manipulate these
I want to
gates
save,
at
but he
will?
won't shut up.
Thanks to the newly opened trade routes, we have commenced rebuilding our shipyard. You are, of course, most welcome to aid us in our undertaking. Your efforts will, of course, be lucratively compensated.
Sanctuary of
Oh.
Darkness.
Oh, what the...
To our archives, there was once a Xenon presence
Oh,
in the
crap.
notes in the network. I wonder what befell them.
Oh, is that so? Then we were quite lucky that our systems were not connected directly to a Xenon stronghold. There is no way we would have survived, given the state of our military.
These guys are so slow, by the way.
Now, see if you can locate the
Holy
inactive
crap.
gate
Oh no, I'm
system.
doing this. I should have flown into this, by the
Be
way.
careful. Take great care when navigating. We must honor our word and avoid the Kirk. You will
Let's
also
see.
need to be cautious of the region's other hazards. I recommend that you stick close to the asteroids. They seem to be an exceptional indicator of where your ship will not be harmed.
There it is. Approach the jump gate nacelle. Try to
They're gonna repair us now that we screwed up. It's a hazardous soon. A tooltip came up and I was just like, I want to go into this as fast as possible. I didn't care. There used to be. I wonder if you can still do it. No, you can't. Oh. Used to be able to repair fast and do the two, but I guess he patched it up. That's too bad. Now we have to sit here and you have to suffer with me.
Arrived at my designated inactive gate. I shall commence taking readings immediately.
Okay. My other ship, it could do some hazards. I wonder if it would have been... What the heck was that about? I think we're fine. That was scary.
Danger.
There you go. 20% to go. You know, like we're like having to do this. All of this is like, yeah, a couple more hours, guys. We'll get there. Okay.
Docking granted. Mako.
Definitely miss my other ship. This is what this one looks like.
You are in range. Activate your ship scan mode now.
Oh, maybe it means this one?
Each jump gate has 2 pairs of nacelles. They act as caches for storing operational data, among many other things. We're still not very familiar with this technology, or who created it, but thanks to recent scientific advancements, we are able to make sense of some of the information that we are retrieving. It seems apparent that some of the data likely represents the coordinates of other jump gates. Whether this means that these gates were connected in the distant past is mere conjecture. Perhaps the builders had reasons unknown to us for certain gates to hold, special compatibility. The vast majority of the data in these caches remains a vexing mystery to us all.
Cool.
Everything we can access from this nacelle. Move on to the one on the opposite side. Yes, some of this data looks rather promising. I'm forwarding all of this to our science team as we speak.
I was like, where should we go? I guess these people aren't so bad to check out. Hopefully we don't lose a ship again. I feel bad we did that once. Did we already do it, or? There you go. What? Pause. At least I'm learning to use pause. I don't think I really used it before like I am now, so I guess it's kind of smart to use it more for safety anyways. Okay. 5? Might as well save this punk. Okay.
Oh my! I am picking up a worrisome fluctuation in energy signatures.
Forager.
Hate to be a gap person, but how am I supposed to survive something that's gonna kick my ass?
Forager. Jump Forager.
Where'd it go? There it is. I want to fight this one again.
Forager.
Yeah, we survived.
You fought bravely, Explorer.
Yes.
Explorer.
Your display skill was altogether impressive.
Not a
I just
combat
hope this
engineer.
promotion does not result in a more severe and unwelcome reaction.
Our science team has pored over the data that Neela T was able to lift from the cache. While we have not yet completed our examination of the Sanctuary of Darkness cache, it is quite obviously the most promising of the gates. Despite the additional challenges the Ka'ak will represent.
More dangerous, perhaps. But I'm afraid that things are not going well in Ocean of Fantasy either. The system's planet is devastated and completely uninhabitable.
Perhaps, once the provinces have re-established their economy, they can attempt some terraforming. For now, this expedition needs you to map out safe passage for a larger fleet to navigate through Sanctuary of Darkness. You can use nav beacons to determine an appropriate route. Just stay clear of the Ka'ak installations. And other hazardous regions, obviously. For a better overview of the task in hand, do not hesitate to consult your map.
Okay. I guess some of this they use as a tutorial. So, they want us to go over here, and we gotta be careful to stay with the meteors. Or asteroids, sorry. Somehow. This part was messy because I didn't really see. I guess you come out here, you could see it. The side a wee bit, but we're fine. Okay, that is fudged up, dude. We're already screwed up a bit. We're gonna be fine. We're kind of way too on the edge now. Okay, we're gonna hit the other part here in a second, so I think we're fine, but still.
Explorer, do not approach the Ka'ak installation. We have given Lita Wee our word that we will not engage them unless they engage us. There is no need for undue provocation.
Jump gate.
You know, for the longest time, the community of planets thought the Kark had been eradicated by their joint efforts.
Oh no, I had to put a nav beacon over there.
Recent attacks on solitary miners, and now this, proved this notion was overly optimistic.
I guess we can do it again. At least now we know we screwed up. Okay. So we can put a nav beacon here, obviously. So deploy nav beacon. There you go. And we'll try this again over here, I guess. Where am I? Oh yeah, here you go. So you gotta maneuver around this, obviously. That's the whole fun part. Oh, are we gonna build a high? There's a friggin' highway thing there, so I have a feeling once this is done correctly, we'll enable that highway to get through easier. Wow, this side sucks for seeing. No offense. Let's do a quick save. It's like even a couple minutes here. I don't want to fail now, so there you go. Probably can veer off here. Oh yeah, let's do it now here. Oh, I see. We had to continue. Whatever. We'll just do the jump here quickly. Yeah, we screwed up, but we'll be fine. Yeah, we were supposed to deploy this all along, but okay. But we just did that. Oh, I get it. Now we have to put a bunch. Oh, I think I get it. We gotta actually put them out like one by one by one. This will take a while. Okay. So we gotta go back into the middle. Somewhere here. Hard to see with my butt here in the way. Okay. I guess you have to put a bunch of nav beacons down. I can't see anything, so this makes it harder. Go. Seem to be moving the way I was hoping. There you go. Maybe this will work. Yeah. I guess they're getting there then. You have to like deploy them in a way they're connected, I guess. Okay.
Yes, it looks like you have found a route. Nicely done, Explorer.
Sure.
Everyone, move in. The expedition shall now establish a scientific outpost. This
Let's get
may
rid of
be
the old
the
ones.
beginning of a most fruitful phase in our journey together.
Jesus Christ, I just got hit by lightning or something? What a scary ass place.
Walrus.
Okay, so do we just go or do we have to wait? I don't know.
Out of docking range.
It's kind of weird. It kind of just died out there, but it's like, I know there's more to it, but... Oh, here you go.
Wayfinder.
That's who we want to go
Docking
on.
granted.
So if we go on here, they'll do the work for us. Oh, you don't have like a nice docking on this thing? That was rude. Oh, it has some. Okay. Yeah, I'll let it do the navigation.
Successfully docked.
And then I can just sit here and send out more scouts, I guess. I was going to do some here, and then I know we got all distracted at that one time. Back in the day. I would not recommend that yet. Though it looks like the outskirts might be safe to do. I don't know. It's up to you, I guess, technically, but I'd be really freaking careful. And I'd be pushing those borders more so you don't hit the cocks. And then tell it dock. Whee! Well, good stuff discovered here. You're still discovering over here, so that's always good. I know I'll probably have missed something, but I seem to do a good job overall. Here you go. Yeah, we'll just get these guys done here. There you go. How you doing anyways? You're getting there. You're actually doing pretty good. I mean, they're going faster and faster technically, right? But he might, I don't know if he'll stop and go again kind of thing, so I'm kind of curious how this one to these two work. But yeah. But it looks like they're, you know, we're getting the map very uncovered, which is awesome. These guys, not so much yet, but I don't think we're allowed there, so that's part of the issue. Oh. Well, now he explains why you guys died. I want to do this system more, but I obviously don't want to, like, get screwed over. I want to go up here. I'm going to try to do this, see if I can do this. There you go, something like this. Try to... Oh wait, did I actually... Oh, I did not realize. That was me, I think. Never mind. I can't believe I did all that by myself. By the way, this annoys me, so let's get that fixed. Yeah, now I'm not sure. Not sure. I might have been stupid enough to do something like that, but it happens. If I did do that. Yeah, there's stuff outreaching these guys, so I might as well set these up. How are you guys doing, by the way? You're getting there. It takes a while, doesn't it? Okay, let's take a few minutes here. Hopefully it doesn't just happen all of a sudden, but... Oh, I wonder... Oh, no, you have to get out to do that. You could do this. I don't know how bad this would be, but I have an idea how to speed this up together.
We've established a perimeter around the inactive jump gate.
Okay.
Now we are commencing the construction of an outpost.
Oh, okay.
Do not elevate your hopes quite yet. Experimentation shall begin soon. The jump gate technology is very alien and highly volatile.
There you go.
We do not know for certain whether we can ever successfully force a conviction, particularly without real-time coordination with our Kingdom End counterparts. Nonetheless, we have an ideal candidate gate for experimentation. The Alliance of the Word has an obligation to our cousins in Kingdom End to try our utmost. These technological marvels have eluded our understanding to date. Something about the interfaces remains stubbornly out of reach. The final spark. In any case, Explorer, congratulations. You have performed your part, and you have done so unimpeachably. We will keep you updated on our progress in the coming years.
Years?
If fate wills it, you may one day find your name in the annals of the great explorers and scientists.
Years? You mean it's not like a 10-minute, you know, like, we popped it open? This goes much faster when you do this.
Assistant, you must forgive my absence in your most recent exploratory endeavors. It is just, I have been somewhat preoccupied with my own observations. When did Numankaran say the Alliance of the Word plans to conclude their experiments?
Well, the expedition leader did suggest that he would keep us up to date over the coming years.
What? Years, you say? That is... Oh my, that is rather disappointing. I had hoped to contribute to their experiments right away. Well, since you are already running errands in Boron space, would you mind assisting me in my personal research? Ever since my tentacles first grasped the scientific equipment in this research installation, I have been utterly fascinated by the Great Reef Nebula. Not even that pesky Sagaris Pioneers vessel could divert my focus for long. You see, I have identified several neutron stars. Magnetars, in fact, which pulse in an oddly specific way. One could be an anomaly. Two might be a coincidence, but I have already identified a potential third. I need you to verify my observations. Independently, to that end, I have compiled a list of positions in Great Reef that I need you to visit. Please do forgive me if I appear somewhat excitable. There is a chance that this could point to a discovery of immeasurable significance.
Okay.
Oso Ta has informed me of your exciting plans. You must let me accompany you. In fact, I will not take no for an answer. The Alliance is in the midst of their preparations. I have to say, the deluge of scientific jargon leaves me cold. I much prefer action.
Danger. Hazardous region
Oh, crap.
detected.
I did not realize so that you can't go up there either. You have to stay in the ore patch. That's good to know. I wasn't sure about that, so I guess now I am sure about that. Oops. Oh, this could be bad. I think we're too far off now. Yeah. Can't wait till they get this done, right? Because this will make it easier. So I should not send that ship here, by the way.
Entering system. Great Reef.
Yeah, we don't want him to come in there. Because that's a bad idea now. Okay, we're going to land here. Because this is going on for a second episode on this one, so that's
Medical
cool.
Supply factory.
Okay.
Docking aborted.
Where's the...
Docking granted.
There you go. Oh yeah, over here.
Short range transporter. B.
You mean Borons or crystal? Oop. Oh, we should try, just in case we do something stupid. Oh. There you go. What I'll do here as well, just to make my life easier for the future, is I will tell my ship to come here and dock as well. Dock and wait, so we can have him for next time. I think that's worth it. Anyways, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I know this has taken quite an episode. I mean, this is part of the game. I like this stuff. But I thought it would be a little quicker, but obviously this part is a little longer, which is kind of cool. They put a lot of effort into it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.